Achha. What kind?
Just Gayatri month and other Ram daily
Very
I will
nice.
do.
Very, very nice.
Hmm.
Hmm. Good morning.
After
आप
that,
मैजिक मॉर्निंग कैसे प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो?
morning, yeah,
मैजिक
yeah, gratitude to grateful to all those blessings.
नहीं तो कैसे करते हो? Tell me step by step. How do you start when you get up?
Yeah, first I pray to the God
Hmm.
for giving me one more day,
Hmm.
and this, I recall the all blessings
Hmm.
by and by thinking on not journal afterward journal, and I will plan my day in the mind itself. What is to be do, what is to be done.
Hmm.
Just
तो
schedule in the
मैजिक
mind.
मैजिक मॉर्निंग में तो था कि आप जिस चीज को छुओ ना उसके लिए धन्यवाद दो.
Mm, okay,
So if you're
morning.
touching, so if you're touching your feet on the ground, then you say thank you. Then
Yeah,
you, if
I
you
say to the
brush,
yeah whenever
then you
touching
say
the
thank
first ground.
you.
Yeah, yeah, I say that thank you.
So if you're brushing, you say thank you. If you're using the water,
Though,
you say
yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
I have not done that.
Yeah. So if you're using the basin, you say thank you.
Okay,
Whatever you touch early in the morning, you say thank you
okay.
for that uh, thing, and that's how you connect with your surroundings.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I whatever say, I feel thank you myself. Thank you. This it is a both natural word. I make thank you. It comes like that only.
yes, I get it, but it's not about the word. What I'm saying is magic
Feeling
morning is an exercise through which you connect with your surroundings.
exactly. Yes, yes.
And how do you connect with your surroundings? So आप प्रेजेंट में जो भी चीज यूज कर रहे हो, जिसको भी टच कर रहे हो, आप
Hmm.
उसको धन्यवाद देते हो.
Okay.
और वो मतलब मॉर्निंग में एटलीस्ट 10-15 मिनट्स तो आप कंटिन्यूस हर एक चीज के लिए धन्यवाद दे रहे हो. टैप में वाटर आ रहा है तो थैंक यू.
Hmm. I'll start it from
If
today.
you are able to clear your emotions, then saying thank you. Oh my God,
Yes.
what a machine I have. It clears my digestion, uh,
Hmm.
uh, and it's it transform the food into the earth element. Wow,
Hmm.
thank you.
Thank you.
So saying thank you for the to the bed, to the pillow,
Hmm.
to the sun. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for sharing your energy.
Thank you.
Hi, Babita. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Can you
Thank
open
you.
your video if you can switch on your video?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just going to a place. I'll sit at one place and I'll just switch on the video.
Thank you. Hi, Murvi Parnami and Dhara. वाह यार आज तो बहुत सारी लड़कियां हैं ग्रुप में. Murvi and Dhara.
Hi, good
Hi,
morning.
good morning. Can you switch on your video just to say hi and then you can close it again?
Yeah, that's me. Hi, good morning.
Morning. It's your first class?
I've I think third or fourth class.
Oh,
Gaurav Bagmar helped me into the class.
oh, perfect.
He's my
How's it,
friend, yeah.
how's it going for you?
I've finished the magic book as such, the
Yeah,
28 days. So it's nice to revise again and to remember that, yeah, we have to continue to do this. So, yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
yeah. It's magical. Magical.
Yeah, yeah, it's happy. I'm really happy to continue it and I want to continue it on daily basis. So,
So last time when you did magic book,
yeah.
what was it that you got that pulled you? यार ये तो कमाल की चीज है, ये तो मुझे करना ही है.
I think one concept that really resonated with me was, I think, this magnificent outcomes.
Hmm.
I think that is one thing
Setting,
that really stuck on with me. I
setting
think,
the intention before starting. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
before, yeah,
later in the chapter.
yeah, later in chapter, but yeah, I think that really helps you with many moments in your life.
Yes.
So, yeah, that really stuck with me.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
sharing that.
thank you.
Hi,
Mm.
Vinod and Murvi. Morvi. Babita ji, yes. Are you switching on your camera?
Yeah, yeah, 1 second.
Yes, Vinod, I can see you. Unmute yourself.
తెలియదు నేను.
Vinod ji, unmute yourself.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah. I've been attending your class. I think my fourth or fifth class.
Okay.
I went through the book, but I midway I stopped. And I couldn't continue. So it's great to be
Mhm.
here and
Perfect.
love. Yeah.
Perfect. Continue practicing. Count your blessings, which is the base of the practice. Count your blessing means
Sure.
10 इनामतें इन द मोमेंट जो आपको लगता है आपको खुशी दे रही है, आपको ऐसा ब्लेसिंग फील करा रही है, उसको पेपर पे पेन के साथ लिखना एंड उसके लिए वो आपको क्यों आपके लिए ब्लेसिंग है या आप उसके लिए क्यों ग्रेटफुल है वो लिखना और फिर उसके लिए थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू करना इज द बेस तो अर्ली मॉर्निंग
Sure.
वो करना है एंड सोने से पहले पूरे दिन में सबसे अच्छी चीज क्या हुई वो याद करते हुए सोना है.
Thank you. Sure.
तो इससे क्या है आपको स्पीड आ जाएगी आपके प्रैक्टिस में.
Great.
Okay, perfect.
you.
Thank you for sharing, Vinod.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
yes, Babita and Dhar.
Hi.
Hi.
Bole. My husband is in your group, so he was just telling about this morning session. So I thought that I will join because I had
Very
this, yeah, but now it's lost. So I thought that this is like motivation hai. So I
chalo.
requested him that I'll join this group and then
Perfect.
yeah,
Thank you so much, Babita, for coming and taking out time and being intentional for yourself. Uh,
yes,
I can see that it's your commitment that you want to bring a change and just live life, and that's the gist you have, and that's why you are here. So thank you for doing that for yourself.
yeah. Thank you for taking me to this group.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Yes. Anybody who wants to share anything? Shrikant, Ashish? Okay. Dhara? Okay. Yes, Dhara.
Yeah, share something. Like, I think, honestly, manifestation. I also run a small homegrown brand. So I've seen that, whenever it's called Ishara, it's into imitation jewelry.
Oh,
So
very
I've seen that, whenever I'm super grateful and thankful for my work and my balance of my work and home, because I have a 3-year-old, so it gets a bit
Oh, wow.
challenging sometimes. So then, when I'm super grateful for everything around, everything goes smoothly. And, accordingly, my sale target also is achieved and so on.
Reaching.
So I see it very clearly. The days I start cribbing about things, it all goes down.
All goes down like a
So
spiral.
it's very clear. Like you can clearly see the difference. So I think that has been very life changing for me, which is why I want to continue to practice.
Very good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Dhara, for coming and sharing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Lord, for this new day, for making me do and bringing in my awareness to practice gratitude. I pray that you bestow me with the attitude of gratitude. मुझे दान दो, मुझे दान दो, मुझे दान दो, मुझे विश्वास का दान दो कि मैं विश्वास कर सकूं, इस प्रैक्टिस को प्रैक्टिस कर सकूं. मुझे दान दीजिए. थैंक यू, थैंक यू, thank you. Give me Shakti, give me energy to practice gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May I have faith in myself and in the practice and in you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May I have discipline and integrity to practice this practice, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. मेरा विश्वास कमजोर ना होए, मेरा विश्वास बना रहे, मेरा विश्वास बना रहे खुद पे और इस सृष्टि पे और आपकी सृष्टि पे और आप पर और आपकी इस ज्ञान पर. थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू. प्लीज लेट मी बी कनेक्टेड टू यू. थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू. Day 12, magical people who made a difference. See, there is an album and uske upar sparkling hai and there are pictures of the people who are in your life. So we will practice gratitude for people who made a difference in our lives today. At times, our own light goes out and it is rekindled by a spark from another person. Babita ji, आपको mute करना पड़ेगा खुद को. At times, our own light goes out. Light at our own light goes out means what? अपन एक शक्ति, अपने में एक light है, we are the light. And that is rekindled by the spark from another person. That is, you get inspired or motivated or pulled into a positive energy by someone else. Each one of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. तो आज अपन को उन लोगों के लिए सोचना है या उसके लिए each one of has cause us to think with deep gratitude. Every person who has rekindled that flame in us, that spark in us, uh, has made us to think about them in a very positive and in a gratitude form. Everyone has received help, support, or guidance from other people at particular times in our lives when we needed it most. Sometimes another person alters the course of our life through their encouragement, guidance, or being just there at the right time. So think of the people in your life who have made a difference, who आप बिल्कुल down थे and you were like lost with all the hope and they just came into your life and they sparked something in you. Or life was okay, but just someone just entered your life and you were like, oh my God, and you got inspired and motivated to do better, live better, or achieve something, or practice something new in your life. So think of those people who made a difference in your life. And then life goes on and we tend to forget those times when one person touched us and changed our life. तो लाइफ चली जाती है एंड अपन अपने गुरु लोगों को भूल जाते हैं. जो आपकी लाइफ में जो जो गुरु की तरह आए हैं उनको उनका सिमरन कीजिए, उनको याद कीजिए. Think of them and remember what did they bring in your life and how did they made a difference in your life. Sometimes you don't even realize the impact a person had until well into the future. कभी कभी पता ही नहीं चलता कि इस इंसान ने किस मोड़ पे क्या डिफरेंस पैदा कर दिया अपनी लाइफ में. एंड फ्यूचर में जाके पता चलता है यार इस इंसान के चक्कर में ना मेरी लाइफ का कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन चेंज हो गया. When you look back in your life and realize that a particular person was pivotal in magically changing the direction of your life for the better. So remember those people who have actually shifted and changed the course of your life. The person may have been a teacher or a coach, an uncle or an aunt, sibling, grandparent, or a family member. They have been a doctor, nurse, or a best friend. Any person who changed the course of your life, those who inspired you, motivated you, or set a new direction in your life. Remember them and sit with a pen and paper and make a list of people who made a difference. They may have been the person who introduced you to your current partner or to a particular interest that became one of your greatest passion. Any person who made you let you into your hobby or a passion, who introduced you to music or dancing, or who made a difference in your life. Maybe they were someone you didn't even know and they appeared in your life very briefly performing a random act of kindness that touched you to the core. कोई ऐसा जना जना आया आपकी लाइफ में जिसने काइंडली बहुत छोटे समय के लिए आया, रैंडमली आपको टच, मूव एंड इंस्पायर करके निकल गया, उस बंदे को याद करो. My grandmother gave me my love for books, cooking, and the countryside. By sharing her love of those things with me, all of them affected and changed the course of my life. So I remember, my mom has dance of, love for dancing and love for music and love for skincare and hair care. And I think that's at the core of who I am. And my mom has made, not for a brief time of life, पर मेरी पूरी लाइफ ही मेरी माँ के पीछे है. And मैंने लैंडमार्क फोरम किया है, and लैंडमार्क is another one of the courses which has transformed my life 360 degrees. So I'm very, very grateful to the landmark education and Vipassana. विपासना मेडिटेशन में आप 10 दिन के लिए जाते हो, वहाँ पे मौन व्रत होता है, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू सिट एंड गो इंटरनली. You have to focus, and then you go inside your body, and you see your karmic account, and you bear the fruit of your karmic account. And it's a practice where you cut your karma. So that has really shifted me. And then I have a mentor guru, Ashmin Munjal, जिसके कारण मुझे है ना ये ग्रैटिट्यूड की प्रैक्टिस मिली, और इसने मेरी पूरी लाइफ ट्रांसफॉर्म कर दी. In worst of my incidences and लाइफ टाइम, जब मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था यार अब तो बिल्कुल खत्म है लाइफ, मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा मैं क्या करूं, जबकि मैं ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस कर रही थी, बट एशमीन मुंजल के कारण मैंने बहुत डीप practice of gratitude kiya, and I'm very grateful to her. She is my guru. She transformed me on a very, very, very at the core, and I'm very grateful to her. She came in my life in the COVID times when nothing was available, and मेरी पूरी family अब gratitude practice करती है because of her. And everyone in my family are very, very grateful कि मैंने उनको उनकी life में gratitude की practice दी, because it's the easiest exercise. It's very, very easy to incorporate in life, and the fastest technique that transforms and shifts the way you look at things and transforms your energy and bring you from the darkness to the light very, very fast. So I'm very grateful to this book and Rhonda Bryan. And then there is another mentor, a, a book writer whose books are the ego is the enemy, and obstacle is the way, Ryan Holiday. He is a crazy, crazy, crazy book author, and I love his books. And it's a stoic philosophy, and I was introduced it to uh, by my friend Jamie, again when I was serving in Vipassana. And those two books were transforming and are still transforming. Two books that have really impacted me to the core. Then there is another book, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, that has changed and transformed my life. It took me 1 year to complete that book, and I still believe I can go back to that book multiple times. It's by Steve, and I'm very, very grateful to him. So a lot of mentors and gurus have come in my life in form of books, and I'm very grateful for those books, because the books have changed myself, my life, and I find them as my true friends. And again, I was introduced to book reading by mom at a very young age. And I used to read this a book called Goosebumps. So it was on horror novels and storybooks. I was introduced as a kid at the age when I was in sixth class. And I just love reading books. So I'm very, very grateful for me being introduced to book reading. It's a different world I enter into, and I'm here reading the book because of the passion of book reading. So I'm very, very grateful for all the people who have introduced me to beautiful books in my life, and to my mom who introduced me to the practice of book reading. And I'm also very grateful to Akshar Yadav, who I am doing the marketing course currently with. I am in awe of the education and awareness and wisdom I'm getting from his course. It's not only business transforming, at the same time, it's transforming me, and it's rekindling the inspiration in me, and it's connecting me to my business, and giving me passion of doing business and serving people again. So I'm very, very grateful to Akshar Yadav and Rahul sir, Rahul Jain. Cooking became a passion of mine for over 20 years. My love for books eventually led me to becoming a writer, and my love for countryside has influenced where I have lived throughout my life. सो यू नो आप कुछ कुछ चीजें पकड़ लेते हो और उनके पकड़ने से आपकी लाइफ ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाती है. इट बिकम्स अ कोर ऑफ हु यू आर. सो आपकी लाइफ में जो जो जने हैं जिनने आपकी लाइफ में इतना बड़ा गिफ्ट और तोहफा आपको दिया है, remember them, because when you pay gratitude to them, it just transforms, and more people in your life comes who can really make a difference in your life, and they rekindle your spirits. So yeah, my grandmother also disciplined me with a steel hand to say thank you. At time I thought she was just teaching me to be polite. It was only later in my life I realized that teaching me to say magic was the greatest gift my grandmother ever gave me. So I have another friend of mine, Dita, who came in my life, and she, was standing up for me to practice Buddhist chanting. And I was introduced again to chanting and affirmation, chanting by Ashwin Munjal, and because after that, I am into Buddhist chanting again. And so Dita is my friend who is a big support for me to practice with chanting of Namyo Renge. So I'm very, very grateful for that practice also, because I feel it's very empowering when I feel low, and it just it's a structure, it's a tool. So whenever I am in a low frequency, it just pulls me out of the lower frequency and bring me in a upper frequency. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And I'm also very, very grateful to my husband, Meet, who is a very, very independent human being. He's very independent. He doesn't interfere. He just lets me be. And he doesn't teach me anything, but the way he lives his life is that, I do my life, you do your own life. And he respects everyone's space. uh, आपको जो करना आप करो, मेरे को जो करना मैं करूंगा. आई विल नॉट जज यू, डोंट जज मी. सो वो बहुत बड़ी चीज है. उसने कभी कहीं उसके the way he lives his life has transformed me to practice that in my life, that I should really give importance to what I really love to do in life and how I want to live my life, and to figure out what I really, really love to do, and you know enjoy doing. So I practice that without guilt. I live and I do magic book reading, and I do chanting, and I practice spirituality, and I do business, and I do dancing, and I do music, and I drive. So I'm living my life to the fullest, because that's how my husband believes in the philosophy. And I think this philosophy was there in me, but it was rekindled by my husband, who is very, very independent and is confident that you should live for your own self. So because of that, I have really chosen to follow my own path and my own destiny and purpose of life. So I'm very grateful for that. So today you're going to think about magical people who have impacted your life. Find a quiet place alone sometimes during the day today. Sit down and think of three extraordinary people who have made a difference in your life. Once you have your three people, work with one person at a time, and talk out loud to each person as though they were present, telling him or her the reasons why you're grateful to them and how they affected the course of your life. You know, also, I have an invitation that, your parents, your mom and dad, you must practice gratitude for them, and, make a list of at least 10 things for each. ये बुक में एक एक बोल रहा है, मैं बोल रही हूँ मॉम एंड डैड के लिए तो करनी ही करनी है. It is a bonus assignment and it is a must assignment that will change uh, your vibrations, your way of looking, and perspective immensely as soon as you practice it. As soon as you practice it, you will see it, आपके जो रुके हुए काम है वो होने लग जाएंगे. So my invitation is, आप mom and dad के लिए gratitude लिखिए 10, and just figure out how they have impacted your life and what you are learning from them and what habits you have imbibed from them. So for example, my dad is all about work and he gives importance to work to the most. And he's very spiritual and religious, so he doesn't care. वो अपनी ड्यूटी कर देता है, उसके बाद सामने वाला कुछ बोले नहीं बोले, सामने वाला importance दे ना दे, he makes sure that he is, continuously doing his duty irrespectively, and he is very humble and he gives respect to each and every human being, and he has zero ego. मतलब ego के नाम पे मुझे लगता है मेरे पापा में कुछ है ही नहीं. He's so humble. So and he's very very respectful of other people. So I think that's how I got that from him, and it's at core of who I am. So I'm very grateful to my father for that. अच्छा, ये पैराग्राफ रह गया था तो आई एम रिपीटिंग. माय ग्रैंडमा मदर आल्सो डिसिप्लिन मी विद द स्टील हैंड टू से थैंक यू. एट टाइम आई थॉट शी वाज जस्ट टीचिंग मी टू बी पोलाइट. It was only later in my life I realized that teaching me to say magic words was the greatest gift my grandmother ever gave me. She is not alive anymore, but I continue to be grateful to her for the huge influence she had on the course of my life. So thank you, Grandma. Make sure you do this magical practice with all three people in one of the session, because it takes your feeling of gratitude to a far deeper level. If you split up this magical practice throughout the day, you will not feel the same depth of gratitude. ये बोल रहा है, ये जो practice है ना, जहाँ पे आप 3 gratitude और 3 लोगों को ढूंढ रहे हो जिन्हें आपकी लाइफ में इमेंस इन्फ्लुएंस किया है, ये आप एक साथ कर लेना, इसको डिवाइड मत करना पूरे दिन भर में. So after the class, my suggestion is, हम homework तो class खत्म होते ही next half an hour 1 hour में कर लिया करो. Don't wait कि मैं बाद में कर लूंगा. Won't work. आप जितना टाइम इस प्रैक्टिस को दोगे, ये आपका 10 गुना टाइम बचा देगा. अगर आप इस को आप 30 hours अगर इस प्रैक्टिस में इन्वेस्ट करते हो ना, so it will save you at least 1 year of your life. So iska return on investment on this practice is huge. And if you are saying to yourself, मेरे पास time नहीं है gratitude practice करने का, तो वो सबसे बड़ी बेवकूफी है. It's a very very high return investment as a business person and a businessman also. आप इसमें अगर 30 घंटे अपने इन्वेस्ट करते हो, आप अपना टाइम खर्च कर रहे हो उसमें, तो ये आपको आपकी लाइफ का 1 साल मिनिमम बचा लेगा, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. ऐसे आपके रिलेशनशिप ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाएंगे, हेल्थ ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाएगी, वेल्थ ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाएगी, जो आप 2-3 साल में भी करो तो नहीं हो. So make sure you do this magical practice with all three people in one session, in one go, मतलब एक बार में, because it will take your feeling of gratitude to a far deeper level. If you split up the magical practice throughout the day, the intensity will lower down. Here is an example of what you might say. Sarah, I want to thank you for the time that you encouraged me to follow my heart. I was lost and confused that day, and your words touched me and lifted me out of despair. Because of what you said, I found the courage to follow my dream, and I moved to France to work as an apprentice chef. I am living my dream and I couldn't be happier. All because of what you said to me that day. Thank you, Sarah. It is very important that you say the reason why you're grateful. So इस पूरी practice में आप gratitude practice करो कि I'm thankful to my mother. She taught me that. But you have to say why. वाई डांसिंग? अगर डांसिंग मुझे मिला है मेरी मम्मी से, तो आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल कि मेरी मम्मी ने मुझे डांसिंग से इंट्रोड्यूस किया. बट वाई आई एम ग्रेटफुल फॉर डांसिंग ऑल्सो हैव टू स्पेसिफाई. It gives me pleasure, it gives me spark to live, it gives me um, immense connection to my own self, like that. It's very important that you say the reasons why you're grateful, and you can't say too much. Instead, the more you say, the more you feel, the more amazing the results. You will see the magic explode into your life from doing this practice. It numbers among the most powerful acts of gratitude you can ever perform. ये बोल रही है जो ये जो when you're counting your gurus and thanking your guru na, the magical people who made a difference, it will explode the magic and gratitude in your life. You will see the magic explode into your life from doing this practice. मतलब आपके magical outcomes और results explosion हो जाएगा, मतलब वो increase हो जाएगी आपकी स्पीड ऑफ मैजिक जो आपके अपीयर हो रहा है, अगर आप अपने गुरु को, पीपल हु इन्फ्लुएंस्ड यू, आप उनको थैंक यू देते हो, तो उनके लिए ग्रेटफुल होते हो, तो अपने तो पुराने रिलीजन में भी है कि भगवान से पहले गुरु आता है. It's for the same reason that people who made a difference in your life, who introduced to the concept of religion or to spirituality or to the gratitude or to the dancing or to the cooking or whatever your hobby is, it's very very important to be grateful to them, because if you are grateful to them, पता नहीं उनकी ब्लेसिंग्स आपको लगती है. सो जो इंसान आपको किसी चीज से इंट्रोड्यूस कराता है वो बहुत ज्यादा ब्लेस करता है. तो जब आप उनके लिए ग्रेटिट्यूड होते हैं ना, तो आप अपने डोर्स ओपन कर देते हो कि प्लीज लेट तो आप उनकी ब्लेसिंग्स, जो आपको ब्लेसिंग्स देते हैं, वो यू लेट दैट दोज ब्लेसिंग्स कम इनटू योर लाइफ. So when you have completed this practice, you will feel a huge difference in the way you feel. The evidence of gratitude's power working is always the first and foremost, it makes you happy. तो आप जैसे ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करते हो ना, काउंटिंग योर ब्लेसिंग्स या मैजिक रॉक या थैंकिंग योर गुरु और द मैजिक मॉर्निंग, the magic money, giving out the notes with gratitude, blessing your money, blessing people, magic dust, ये सारी एक्सरसाइजेस में सबसे पहला चेंज जो आप अपनी बॉडी में खुद में देखते हो ना, इंस्टेंट नहीं कि 10 दिन बाद, 5 दिन बाद, इंस्टेंट आपको एक बार खुशी फील होगी. It will instantly increase your vibrations of the body, and you can see that change instantly. The evidence of gratitude's power working is always the first and foremost that it makes you happy. The secondary evidence of gratitude's power is that you attract wonderful things. सो ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करने से दो चीजें होती है. पहले तो आपकी वाइब्रेशंस, आपकी खुशी बढ़ा देता है, तो पीस ऑफ माइंड इमीडिएटली बढ़ जाता है, आपकी टेंशन इमीडिएटली गायब हो जाती है, आपका बर्डन एंड बोझ एंड हैवीनेस फ्रॉम द बॉडी इमीडिएटली डिसअपियर्स. जैसे ही ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करोगे आपको बहुत लाइट फील होगा बॉडी में, नंबर 1. दूसरा, यू विल स्टार्ट अट्रैक्टिंग वंडरफुल थिंग्स. जो आपके काम रुके हुए थे, हो नहीं रहे थे, वो इमीडिएटली होने लग जाएंगे. आपको पता नहीं चलेगा. आप ग्रैटिट्यूड अपने पेरेंट्स के लिए करोगे तो आपका या तो उनका कॉल आ जाएगा, या आपके जो रुके हुए काम है वो हो जाएंगे, या आपके कुछ पैसे खो गए थे वो आपको मिलने लग जाएंगे, या आपकी हेल्थ में कोई ब्रेकडाउन आ रहा था वो सॉल्व हो जाएगा. सो इट वर्क्स इन मैजिकल सर्कल्स. उससे क्या होता है, जब आप ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करते हो तो आप एक तो रिसीविंग मोड में आ जाते हो ब्लेसिंग्स के, और आपके जो काम रुके हुए होते हैं वो पता नहीं रीअरेंज होके काम हो जाता है, एंड वो मैजिकली होता है. And as if all of that wasn't enough, the happiness you feel after practicing gratitude also attracts more wonderful things, which will even make you happier. तो पहले तो ये आपको खुश करता है, फिर वो चीजें आपकी लाइफ में करा देता है जो बहुत समय से हो नहीं रही थी, अटकी हुई थी, ब्लॉकेजेस थे, एंड आपको या कोई चीज आपकी डिजायर लिस्ट में थी एंड वो हो मिल नहीं रही थी और आपको लगता था यार ये तो मिल भी नहीं सकती, वो मैजिकली आपकी लाइफ में आ जाएगी और फिर उससे आपको और खुशी हो जाएगी. So what it is saying is gratitude practice is a vicious circle. अगर आप कंप्लेन में हो और आप बुरा फील कर रहे हो तो आप है ना विशियसली उस लूप में फंस जाते हो और आप नीचे जाते जाओगे. और अगर आप ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, सेटिस्फैक्शन प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, तो आप लूप पे फंस जाओगे और आप मोर एंड मोर उस स्पाइरल में या तो नीचे जाओगे या स्पाइरल में ऊपर जाओगे. दो ही तरीका है. That's the magic of life and that's the magical power of gratitude. आज क्लास जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगी, मतलब बुक रीडिंग, सो यू विल हैव टाइम टू प्रैक्टिस एंड राइट ग्रैटिट्यूड, विच इज गुड. मेरे को बहुत पसंद है ये फीलिंग चार्ट, इसलिए मैं हर क्लास में ये दिखाती हूँ, बिकॉज दिस इज वन थिंग विच इज ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग. अगर आपको ये फीलिंग चार्ट आता है ना, और आपने याद कर लिया और आप इससे कनेक्टेड रहते हो, तो ये आपको बहुत ज्यादा पकड़ के रखता है कि आप लोअर वाइब्रेशंस में नहीं जाओ. दैट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हाउ आर यू फीलिंग? कल मैंने यही प्रैक्टिस किया था कि यार मैं आई वॉज वेरी वेरी प्रेजेंट, कि हर थोड़ी देर में मैं फियर में स्टक हो जाती हूँ. मुझे डर लगता है बहुत, मतलब सबकॉन्शियस होता है, फेस पे नहीं आता. सामने वाले को सबको लगता है कि मैं बहुत नीडर हूँ और बोल्ड हूँ, पर जब मैं खुद के अंदर देख रही हूँ तो मुझे लगता है मैं सबसे बड़ी डरपोक हूँ. और अगर मुझे एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा है कि मैं फियर से बार बार ऑपरेट करती हूँ, या बार बार ऑटोमेटिकली फियर्स से इमोशंस आ रहे हैं मेरे सारे, तो अंडरस्टैंड आपके भी आ रहे होंगे, आप बस प्रेजेंट नहीं हो. इससे जब आप प्रेजेंट हो जाते हो कि यार ये तो मैं फियर से ऑपरेट करता हूँ, आप इमीडिएटली स्विच कर जाओगे और वो फियर आपके ऊपर कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाएगा. एंड अंडरस्टैंड, हेट इज नॉट द ऑपोजिट ऑफ लव, इट्स द फियर. डर है प्यार का ऑपोजिट, नॉट हेट. सो अपन जिस भी चीज के लिए डरते हैं, फियरफुल होता है, ये ना हो जाए, वो ना हो जाए, ओ माय गॉड, ये वो सब फियर से आता है. और जब आप फियर में होते हो तो आप प्यार में नहीं हो सकते. जब व्हेन यू लव समवन, आपको ऐसा नहीं लगता आपके सारे डर भाग जाते हैं लाइफ के? वो इंसान हर तरह से अच्छा लगता है. क्यों? उस फियर से अपन को निकाल देता है. अपन नेक्स्ट लेवल ऑफ एनर्जी बॉडी में आती है. तो आप एकदम से लव की दुनिया में नहीं जा सकते, ग्रैटिट्यूड के थ्रू जाना पड़ेगा. और ग्रैटिट्यूड में भी डायरेक्ट नहीं जा सकते. द ओपनिंग डोर फॉर इवन ग्रैटिट्यूड इज द सेटिस्फैक्शन. सो यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस एटलीस्ट ये तो है, एटलीस्ट ये तो अच्छा है, एटलीस्ट ये तो अच्छा है. जब आप वो काउंट करना शुरू करोगे तो सेटिस्फैक्शन आएगा. सेटिस्फैक्शन आएगा तो सेटिस्फैक्शन से आप होप में जाओगे, होपफुल होगे. होपफुल से एंथुजियाज्म में जाओगे. एंथुजियाज्म में से एक्साइटमेंट में जाओगे. एक्साइटमेंट में से पैशन में जाओगे. पैशन इज मतलब वाओ, मजा आ रहा है. एंड उससे जॉय में जाओगे, ब्लिस में जाओगे, और ब्लिस से आप ग्रैटिट्यूड में जाओगे. So, magic practice number 12, magical people who made a difference. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessing as you can. Find a quiet place alone sometime during the day, um, and make a list of 3 people who made a difference in your life. माई इन्विटेशन इज उन तीनों लोगों के लिए आप 10 ग्रेटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करिए, स्पेशली पेरेंट्स, क्योंकि दे विल मेक अ huge difference in your way of being. Work through the list of one person at a time, and while talking out loud, tell each person the reason why you are grateful to them and exactly how they affected the course of your life. तो आपको खुद से अकेले बैठकर उनसे बात करनी है, उन इंसान से इमेजिन करके, एंड टेल देम व्हाई यू ग्रेटफुल टू देम and how they affected the course of your life. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold the magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Okay, so we have completed reading the book. Understand the major difference that you will actually experience in your life will come through practice. So please practice and practice through writing only. नोटबुक को भरना है और पेन एंड पेपर पे काम करना है. दैट्स द ओनली वे दैट यू विल एंटर इन योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, एंड यू विल नॉट इवन नो हाउ इट इज इम्पैक्टिंग एंड शिफ्टिंग थिंग्स फॉर यू इन योर लाइफ. आप 30 घंटा दोगे, वापस कह रही हूं, तो आपका 1 साल ऑफ लाइफ बच जाएगा. So it is the most powerful exercise in your life. One is gratitude, dusra is exercising. These are habits that you have developed to develop in your life and for a long time. इसके सिवा कुछ नहीं है और सो शरीर का ख्याल रखना ही पड़ेगा, अच्छा एक्सरसाइज करना, अच्छा खाना, और दूसरा ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करना, ये बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ लाइफ है. Okay, perfect. Any questions before we end the book reading for today?
Which were the books you mentioned? One was Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, and before that, which books you mentioned?
Ego is the Enemy.
Ego is the Enemy.
Ryan Holiday is the author. And Obstacle is the Way.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful books. Very, very life transforming for me. And there is another person, Lucy Hay.
Share this all details in the group, ma'am.
Okay, I will do that. There is a person called Lucy Hay. She has transformed my life again. उसकी एक book है Magic Mirror. क्या book है? And you can heal your life. Extraordinary work she has done, and she has a lot of videos, Lucy Hay, on YouTube. So when you will search her, Baba, next level. No comparison. Okay. Yes. Any questions before we end the class for today? अभी for 30 days कोई और दूसरी चीज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अभी ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस कर लो, रिटन में प्रैक्टिस कर लो, बुक को एज इट इज फॉलो कर लो, सीक्रेट मूवी देख लो और पॉलियाना मूवी देख लो. ये मोर देन इनफ है. ये कर लोगे, इसके लिए टाइम निकालोगे तो अभी 28 डेज में आपकी लाइफ ट्रांसफॉर्म होने वाली है. अभी से आपको मैजिक दिखने लग जाएंगे, पर you will be able to shift your vibrations and energy to a next level. Okay, any questions before we end the class for today? No, none? No one? Okay, see you. Bye. Continue practicing. See you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye.